Welcome to this tutorial. Today, we're going to talk about the past continuous tense. Let's get started. Now, we use the past continuous when we describe a situation or several situations in progress happening at the same time in the past. Now, this is often contrasted with a sudden event in the past simple. Have a look at the example over here. I was working on my computer and my brother was reading a book when we heard a loud bang on the door. Now we use the past continuous tense in this sentence to describe the two things were happening at the same time when there was a loud bang on the door. I was working and my brother was reading a book. Now, to form the past continuous tense, we use was or were plus verb ing. Wasn't, weren't plus verb ing. Have a look at the examples below. Positive sentence. Jim was playing video games all night. Negative form. Jim was not playing video games all night. He wasn't playing video games all night. Question form. Was Jim playing video games all night? Another question. Why was he playing video games all night? We can also use the past continuous tense with such phrases as at 7 o'clock, for 2 hours, in January, last week, all night, etc. Have a look at the example below. Kate was trying to find a nice apartment in her area for 5 months. Was trying for 5 months. We can also use the past continuous tense with when and while, meaning during that time. Have a look at the examples below. While they were waiting for the train, it started to rain. James broke his finger when he was playing basketball. Now, non-continuous verbs such as to love, hate, know, want, etc. are not used in any continuous tenses. Make sure to use the past simple instead. Have a look at the examples below. I was having fun at the party, but Kim was wanting to go home. Now this sentence would be incorrect because we cannot use want in a continuous tense. The correct form would be I was having fun at the party, but Kim wanted to go home. And now let's review and practice a bit. Remember that we use the past continuous when we describe a situation or several situations in progress happening at the same time in the past. Now this is often contrasted with a sudden event in the past simple. Now read the following sentence and decide which sentence describes background situation and which sentence describes a sudden event. While Emily was cooking dinner, the phone rang. Background situation. Sudden event. The phone rang. Also remember that we use the past form of to be and the ing form of the main verb to make sentences in the past continuous. Now read the following sentence and provide the past continuous tense of the verbs in the bracket. Mike to paint the walls in the living room. Anne to play with her toys there. Helen to get ready for a date. And Nancy to take pictures of that busy evening. Mike was painting the walls in the living room. Anne was playing with her toys there. Helen was getting ready for a date, and Nancy was taking pictures of that busy evening. Remember that to form questions by inverting the subject and to be, and to form negatives with to be plus not. Use contracted forms. Now read the following sentences and provide the correct form of the past continuous tense of the words in the bracket. What you to do at 7 p.m. yesterday? I not to celebrate my friend's B-day like I wanted to. I to help my boss at work instead. What were you doing at 7 p.m. yesterday? I wasn't celebrating my friend's B-day like I wanted to. I was helping my boss at work instead. And now, find the time markers in the following sentences. It was snowing heavily yesterday. I was making snowmen with my kids the whole day. Yesterday. The whole day. And now, read the following sentence and fill in the blank with either when or while. Peter fell asleep. He was watching TV. Peter fell asleep when he was watching TV. Here is a short story using the past continuous tense. Listen as I read so you can see how they are used in real-life conversation. After I'm done, make sure you understand all the grammar and read aloud yourself so that you can work on your own fluency and pronunciation. Nate, where were you yesterday? I was trying to reach you the whole evening. Sorry, Sam. It was such a crazy day. Why so? Well, my college project was due, so I was running all over the city collecting information. I needed to write an article, so I was meeting up with people. I was even interviewing strangers in the streets. That sounds like a stressful day. You bet. While I was interviewing one old lady, a cop came up to me and wanted to see my ID. But that's okay. Did you finish your project at least? Thankfully, yes. I was working on it the whole day. And now, it's time for you to practice on your own. Read the following sentences and underline the correct phrase. A. Last summer, I was swam in the river every day. B. While I was taking a shower, the phone ringed. C. Anne broke a cup when she was washing the dishes. And now, read the following sentences and complete them with a suitable time marker. At, while, when, or in. A. Sally was working on her thesis, 8 o'clock. B. Tom was sleeping peacefully in his bed. His mom took a picture of him. C. I was living in Italy, 2009. D. A burglar broke into their house. They were watching TV. Now answer the following questions. A. What were you doing at 5 p.m. last night? B. What were you doing when you heard a phone call? C. What was your family doing when you went on a vacation together? Now, let's check your answers. Last summer, I was swimming in the river every day. While I was taking a shower, the phone rang. Anne broke a cup when she was washing the dishes. Sally was working on her thesis at 8 o'clock. Tom was sleeping peacefully in his bed when his mom took a picture of him. I was living in Italy in 2009. A burglar broke into their house while they were watching TV. Sample answers. I was watching a movie with my friends. I was having a bath when I heard a phone call. My family was spending time at the beach when we went on a vacation together. Thank you for watching this tutorial.